Oh my god! I didn't mean to scare you like that. That's better. Welcome back to some 9 Circles action. I haven't done a 9 Circles level in a while. I know I said I wanted to do all the insane demon 9 Circles levels by the end of summer, and then I kind of just stopped doing them. Oops. The last 9 Circles level I did was 9 Circle X, and that's pretty much the hardest insane demon 9 Circles level. That kind of put me off of 9 Circles levels for a while because it was so hard. But we're back, and I'm going to be doing Antique Circles by Anubis. This is a classic level. This is very popular, and this level, it's interesting. I find the wave parts aren't super hard. It's everything else that's hard. There's a UFO part in the middle that I find the timing's pretty challenging, and the ship part at the beginning, for some reason, for me anyways, is really hard. It's a weird one, but it's pretty fun. It has some really good music sync. I'd say in terms of difficulty, this level is a perfect insane demon. It's not an easy insane demon. It's not a hard insane demon. It's just bunk. It's insane demon. I'm not a big fan of like brown Circles levels. I just don't think they look that good. I don't know. I just don't think it looks that good. Nice 1%. I just don't think it looks that good. Man, the funny thing about this level are the hardest parts are the non-wave parts. These timings at the beginning too are insane. Like they're so much harder than a lot of the rest of the level, especially like those 2 jumps right there. You have to hit that button like right at the end, like right at the last like few frames. Like why? It's so disgustingly hard. I'm gonna be dying so many deaths to the beginning, and I'm very rarely gonna be getting to the wave, and then I'd better perform. Once I get to that wave, I'd better perform, you know? Well, there we go. That wasn't that bad. And then there's this though. You go up here, and then you go all the way up there, and then you gotta hit the jump orb to go through there, and then you swing down the blue one, and then you gotta go all the way up and over. It's crazy. It's so hard. It's the hardest part of the level. The timings at the beginning and the ship part are ridiculous, and I'm hoping because I play them enough times, like I just get used to them and I start getting like really good. Why would I do that? That's not even right. We go up and then down and then up. Oh, I did it. Whoa, I'm so good. This level's very flukeable. I'm gonna say that because the ending's actually really easy. Like the last 10% of the cube is so easy. I was expecting, as I was practicing, I was like, oh man, if the very end of this level's super hard, this is like such a hard level. But the ending is pretty easy. Why do I do that? I made it. I actually made it through there. You're not supposed to go through there. I'm bad, but I'm good while I'm being bad. Oh my god, that's so hard. But I practiced it a bunch. Maybe I'm good. Okay, here. Oh, nice. Let's go. Wow. See? I told you. Dude, the wave is much easier than the rest of the level. But then you get to the other parts that aren't the wave and it becomes insanely hard again. What a legendary attempt. That was like, what was that? That was like 20 to 49. And here we are in practice mode trying to get through the ship, and it's so hard. I can't even do it. It's come on, dude. Like there are places to die here, you know, in the first wave. It's not super easy. Like that can kill you. It's fairly open though. And this part here, you gotta like let go as soon as you hit that yellow portal at the top. You can't just like hold it down and go under. And like, so there's tricky parts at the beginning, but they're not like super tricky. I think it's just mostly about the know-how. This is hard. The UFO though is hard. These first 2 jumps are just really weirdly spaced out, and it feels kind of unnatural to go through. However, I'm decent because like I have practiced them a bunch, but it's hard, you know. 1 2 1 1 2 3 4 1 1 1 1 1 2. The end of the UFO is not so bad, but the beginning of the UFO, the first 2 inputs are really hard. What am I doing? And the last wave section is not bad. Just a couple tricky moments that could get me. Dude, if this duel kills me, I'm gonna be so sad in normal mode. Like, no, please say it ain't so. This part though, a little tricky because there's a bunch of spikes in the corridor. There's so many spikes in the corridor, not just a couple. They're everywhere, you know? So it's kind of hard to line yourself up. This part's wild at the end. You got to like do these big sweeping strokes, but they are still like really tight. You know, like you got to go up as soon as you go under. Otherwise, you'll like go too far. So the ending is chill. Like, look at this. It's just double spike slow, which isn't that bad. And then a light tap and then boom, that's it. So like when you get to the end, it's pretty low stress. Just got to get consistent at that ship at the beginning and the UFO after the first wave. That UFO is ridiculous, man. Oh my god. It's like, is 90% of my time gonna be spent to the first 20% of this level? I'm pretty sure. Finally died to the wave. I died to the wave. The first wave, nice. It was a first time for everything. This beginning is so miserable. Oh, dude, seriously, I just didn't go up high enough. I slid on the ground and like I hit the button as soon as I died. Oh, to go up. That sucks. At least whatever, it's progress. I just don't understand the point in making the beginning so much harder than the rest of the level. Because what that does is it makes it so the player's time on the level is mostly at the beginning. Like 90% of my time on this level in normal mode is in the first 20%. And so I'm not experiencing the rest of the level. Like I'm not dying at various points. I'm just dying only at the beginning usually. So it makes it for kind of a not enjoyable experience, which is kind of the same problem I had with Misty Mountains, where like you're mostly dying in the first 20%, like the really hard timings. And so most of your time spent is not spent at the rest of the level. It's only at the beginning. And it makes it like kind of unenjoyable for me anyways. Dude, no, I knew I was gonna die to that spike. I always think it's lower than it actually is, but it's really far up. Oh, dude, spikes. Of course, the spikes, man. Dude, it's the same death. That spike is so annoying. Nice. Wow. I did it. I was getting kind of frustrated with that level. Oh boy, man. Antique Circles is... You know what? I'm going to say the good stuff first. I love most of this wave gameplay. I think it's really fun. A lot of it goes really well to the song too. It's pretty good. It's just unfortunate that like all the hard parts are the non-wave parts. Like the UFO part's pretty challenging. It's not super hard, not like the beginning, but it's more challenging than the wave. And then the ship part and the cube part at the beginning is like way harder than the rest of the level. Frustratingly so. I was getting pretty consistent at it, more consistent than I was anyways, which was good to see. When I did beat the level, I was, you know, getting through there like 50% of the time, but still a whole lot less consistent than the rest of the level. very, very challenging beginning, which I'm not a big fan of super challenging parts at the beginning of levels, because then you don't get to experience the rest of the level. Most of your playtime is at the beginning of the level. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this level. I think it's all right because, like I said, when the wave gameplay is good, man, it feels good to go through those corridors. It's pretty solid and like nice, good challenge. Loved it. Still kind of enjoyed the experience with the level more than I thought I was going to when I started to get a little annoyed. Still enjoyed it overall. It's a perfect Insane Demon Circles level. Took me 1,104 attempts. However, a lot of those attempts, I don't know how many. I should have checked before recording or before starting today, because I did this all in one session. I practiced before starting the video, and then I started to record the video and just went. So I did do this all in pretty much one like 2-hour session. Not too sure how many attempts I had on this before, because I had a practice mode up to 50% before I started this, and then I didn't check my attempts, and I think I had put in a bunch because I had practiced this a long time ago. I put in some attempts in a lot of these older Circles levels because I've played them over the years. So this is the 9 Circles list. As you can see, I've done a ton of levels. The next one I should have done, the one I should have done now, is the Realistic by Severance D, except I really dislike that level a lot. So I did the next one, which was Antique Circles. So we're gonna put complete right there, which is the 85th one on the list. And as soon as we beat the Realistic, we've done the Realistic and then Circles Evolution by Findexy. And we've done the first 100 levels on the list, which is pretty insane. How many Insane Demons do I have left? I have 7 Insane Demons left to have completed all the Insane Demon 9 Circles levels, which is quite a lot. But I've done the 2 hardest ones, which is Infinite Circles V2 and 9 Circle X, so I'm not too scared. But some of those are really hard, though. Even though I've done some of the harder Insane Demons ones, there's still some pretty tough Insane Demon Circles levels. Like, I hear Flat Major is pretty tough. 9 Paws I don't think is going to be that hard. Apollo 13 looks pretty scary, too. We'll get them done. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Leave a thumbs up, helps me out a lot, and as always, peace.